Yeah. I hope and believe that you are still doing great. However, I'm starting like this because I know that you've been waiting for me to go live for the longest time. So I'm sorry for that. I am so sorry for that. And then I believe that now I am here forever. I am here for good and it's about to get down. Okay. My name's Lady P and I'm back for nothing but this heartbreaking news that have been happening for the whole week. I can say that, right? Because we've been talking about Rassia Alabuga Start Up program. We've been talking about our SA influencers, including Sima and also Sign Buji. Do you understand? So I was like, no, man, it's better for me to go live so we can be able to talk about this one because this is still giving some of the people some. Misunderstandings like this disagreements like you don't know what is currently happening, you don't know what is going to happen next, you don't know where is this coming from, and I don't understand where you are coming from because some of you don't even follow these things, you know. Some of you just like then you pass. So now I think it's time for you to listen to me, then I will give you what I have to give you, you know. And then, guys, let me just wait a little bit so that you can join it. Yeah, let me check this one. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. So now let me just tell you where is this coming from. Where is this coming from, or where this started, right? This started when Sanbuji, or like this Russia company, this company is situated at Alabuga, Russia. And then this company, when they started, they saw that no, maybe it is not working for the good. That is when they started recruiting people or SA influencers so that they can be able to promote their businesses or their services on their behalf. That is when they did approached Sima, because Sima is the one that's on the top there, and on Sign Buji, she's also at the top there, and then also goes to Klubi, he's also at the top there. However, goes to Klubi did not promote this company, but he went there at Russia with Sima. I don't know what went wrong when he came back, because when he came back, he did not advertise or he did not promote. Like, we don't know what happened, but then he did receive the free flight. We don't have to forget about that one, you know. So now, when we heard about these allegations that those children that are there in Russia, they're suffering a lot. They are suffering a lot. They don't know what is going to happen next. They are stranded. They are depressed. They've got stress, and they don't know what is going to happen next. Because when Sima and Sanbuji and Aya, they were promoting this business, they never spoke about the disadvantages, things that the children will go through when they arrive there. They only spoke about good things like adventures, like traveling the world and then seeing new things and then getting that moolah, getting money, free flights, and so forth. But then now, when they say that children are going through a lot, they are crying, they are blaming each other, they are pointing each other with fingers. But then that is not going to help us as a country. Do you understand? That is not going to help us as a country, if you can understand that. Do you understand? So now, when they were recruited, they were like, okay, we need only young girls who are between 18 to 22 who can come to Russia, and then they will be able to start learning different professions, like being working in hospitality, working as catering, cater, and so forth, like plumbing and so forth, you know. But when they spoke about hospitality, they never like describe ukuti, okay, when you come to work in hospitality in our field, you're going to work as a person who's cooking food, you're going to work as a person who's cleaning, you're going to work as a person who's maybe a receptionist and so forth. But then they never spoke about that one. So that was the first red flag that they were supposed to look at these influencers. So before I can even continue with these guys, I would really like to give those influencers a friendly advice, a sisterly advice. Next time, before you do something so bad, met like this, make sure that you do a thorough investigation. Next time when you accept the proposal, before you can even accept it, before you can even accept the payment, please forget about money, because sometimes money that will come to you is not clean. Today you are crying because of this mistake that you did. You closed one eye and then you focused on 100,000 that you're going to receive. You focused on 150,000 that you are about to receive. So next time, please just open your eyes and then do a thorough investigation. One search on TikTok can give you all the answers that you need. Do you understand? So now, they say that, okay, when these children, when they join this thing, they said, no, don't worry about flight, we're going to pay for you everything. Don't worry about a place where you will stay, we're going to pay for you for a place or an apartment that you will be staying. But then when they arrive there at Russia, because so many kids went, more than 150 or 250, I think, they went there in Russia. They are stuck there in Russia. Their family members are crying day and night. They don't have any answer when it comes to this one. Do you understand? So now they say, okay, fine. When you come back, like, okay, when you arrive, you're going to get everything for free. But then they say that when they arrived there, that is when they started seeing horror. That is when they started working long hours and then they getting paid peanuts. When I talk about peanuts, they say that there where they are working for $10 a day. And I think $10 is only one something, right? Per month, they say they get only 5,000 or less than that. And then the rest of the money, they say that no, this one is going to pay your apartment, this one is going to pay your food, this one is going to pay this and this and that. And they say that no, those children, they are breathing, I don't know if I can say chemicals or so forth, for which it is damaging their own lungs. Do you see the disadvantages? Like, it is so bad, guys. So bad. I don't know what is our government is going to do, what our government is going to do about this thing, because like they really have to try their level best to bring the kids back. They really have to try the level best. And I think another thing that we can do, or the government can do, is to call each and every influencer who was promoting this program, so they can go and for questioning. And then they ask them what happened, what is currently happening. What is currently happening? When you were promoting this business, you did not do the thorough investigation. Is that what you're saying? I think they must be called for questioning, because this is so triggering, guys. Whenever, like each and every day when I think about this one, I think of what are they doing there? How are they being treated? Are they fine? You see. So actually, guys, they're going through a lot, those kids. Let's just hold hands as South Africans, then we pray for them, and then one day they're gonna come back and then they will be fine. That is my wish. That is what I want. Yeah. So now Sign Buji came live, and then she was looking like a person who's drunk, like. And then she was apologizing. When she was apologizing, that apology was not giving that thing, because like you cannot say that you are saying sorry, whereas you start by saying that I hope you are fine if you want to be fine. Referring to us, I hope you are fine if you want to be fine. What is that all about? Humble yourself, boo-boo. Humble yourself, be fine, be cool. You did something wrong. And then if I remember very well, last time Sima was on this, like she did promoted or advertised this other company of selling iPhone, only for the people who bought the iPhones to cry, so that because they were not receiving the iPhones, whereas they paid the money already. Do you understand? And that made Sima to come live, and then she was crying like nobody's business. And then she ended on saying that, no, I am no longer going to do this mistake again, because I can say that this is so bad, because I ended up paying those people who already paid for the iPhones, because I was the one who was advertising. I was the face who was by the audience, so I paid. So next time I will make sure that thorough investigation. But at the end of the day, what did you do? Nothing. What did you do, Sima? Nothing. So now account of Sima on TikTok is banned. Account of Aya on TikTok is banned. Account of who is this? Account of Sign Buji is banned. But when it comes to Ghost Klubi's account is not banned because yes, he went to Russia, but he never advertised the business. So I think that is why his account is not banned. So a lot is really happening, and they say that these influencers, they're in a number of 18 to 19. So it's a lot, guys, that is currently happening in SA. Let's just pray for our country because it's a lot. I don't even want to lie to you. So guys, I'm back. This is where you're going to get all reality TV shows reviews. This is where you're going to get everything that is making the trendings. This is a place where you are going to get any trending news, everything. So I just need your support. That is the only thing that I need from you. If you have not yet subscribed on my YouTube channel, guys, do it now. Do it now, and then you will never regret. I am back for good. I know that it's been a while without even posting. That is why I was like, no, man, let me just go live. Then we talk a bit, and then we get that connection between me and also you. Do you understand? So don't forget to like before you can be able to go from this live. Guys, on my next. Bye-bye.